Hey guys, it's Antus, and we are back in Division 2. Now, it has been like 6 months or more since I've last played this game. But honestly, I'm a little bit hyped with everything that's come out, and I'm honestly glad about all the changes. And it was a little bit hard to get used to at first, so I kind of want to talk about some stuff because, like the video says, what the heck happened to my Division 2? So when I first got in, realized that the new level was level 40. Everything that I had in my stash was basically junk. I also had like 30 pestilences at one time, which I'll show a quick screenshot. And I had to break like all that stuff down. Now, luckily, I was smart enough that I wanted to keep at least one of every exotic, even if it was only level 30, which worked out in my favor because the latest title update allowed you to level those up to level 40. So now I still have almost all the exotics. Another huge change, though, was the recalibration stations. Like all these new changes, I was a little bit confused at first, but honestly, this change is so much better because now any core attributes or regular attributes or even talents that you take off and put onto your table, they're permanently there. You don't have to worry about sacrificing two items together at the time to make something. You can just gather stuff up and put it on your table, which is why when I first started playing, I literally picked everything up and just loaded up my table. And so now I have a pretty good recalibration station here, which, like I said, that just really, really worked out, and I like this system a whole lot better. Now I'm a little bit disappointed because there are several talents that are gone, and there are several talents that have massively changed, including the gear sets, which I am really liking the new True Patriot, for example, where they blow up into fireworks because it just looks so awesome. It feels so satisfying to see that all the time. But some of the other changes, like not having a weapon talent on everything anymore, is kind of weird. Only being able to have a talent on two items at a time on your chest plate and backpack, and maybe a third if you have an exotic that's like a mask or a holster. So that's kind of weird, but honestly, I feel like it really balanced the game out and made everything a bit better because you're not worried about, kind of jumbling multiple things together. You can really focus your builds a little bit better, and I've found that it's a lot easier. Honestly, when we first played this game last year, I was never really able to get a lot of missions done on heroic or even challenging for that matter. I mean, I did pretty good in the dark zone, but like playing the missions, I was really not doing that great. And now I can pretty much, with my shield build, I can solo challenging missions with all those little extra directive things on, and then me and the guys are able to just bust out heroic missions like it's nothing. And then now I'm starting to get a build together so I can make some funny videos of us doing voices and trolling people in the DZ. But I did want to say that something had to have changed because I've been getting exotics like crazy. I'm going to show you guys some screenshots here. Yeah, so I got those loaded up. So as I continue to talk, you'll see a bunch of exotics. I do like that some of the exotics that you had to craft, like Chatterbox, Liberty Pistol, and some area-specific ones, like the Diamondback, are now just kind of out in the world, as well as I am so glad that we can get more than just Pestilence now in the Dark Zone. So like I said, I've been getting just exotics like crazy. It's just been raining exotics to the point that I've just been giving them away as well. I do have to say it is a little bit weird to see like myself with 1.5 million armor or 2 million armor, or just everyone in general having like a million armor, because like last year before everything changed, there were people that were doing armor glitches where it would like stack the armor and they were getting up to that with the same numbers that we see now. So it's kind of weird because you seem like someone who's a returning player from being gone for so long. I keep thinking like, oh man, I'm so strong, or like, oh man, no wonder I couldn't kill that guy, he's got so much armor. But it doesn't really matter because it's all been kind of balanced out. It is a little bit weird to see that specific weapon damage is like gone now, so there's no longer an attribute of like AR damage on like a pair of gloves. That's all just been replaced with regular weapon damage, but honestly, I like that because it makes it a lot more versatile. It allows me to switch up what weapons and stuff I'm using. Like, for example, I said I had that really awesome shield build, but I just get so tired of using it all the time that I kind of have to switch it up, and at least then I can switch up what weapons and stuff I'm using at the time. I've also experienced a few weird bugs. For example, as in this little clip here, there's just a random chair that goes flying by me, as you've seen there. It's kind of weird, but it keeps happening like all the time. And like this right here, you see that little baton? If I'm looking at the map or I'm like fast traveling and someone's standing too close to me and they're doing an emote where it like spins the pistol, spins the baton, pulls out like the gun or whatever, any of those like emotes, those like objects will like show up over my map, and it's weird. It's not a bad glitch. It's just really funny. Now, obviously, there were a few glitches that have like stunted the game a little bit, like areas where you could no longer progress or you had to kill yourself to keep going, and little stuff like that. But all the new hunters and stuff that have come out, the entire new area, all the new exotics, I really like being back in New York. It's a totally different area, totally different feel, and it definitely has a little bit more challenge, in my opinion, than being in DC, because everyone has like a third bar of health with that like over health green bar. So I think it's kind of cool. So if you're someone who maybe you're watching this because you're like, oh, I'm thinking about getting back in Division 2, hopefully this gave you enough ideas and stuff and showed you like, hey, dude, exotics are dropping like crazy. Might want to get on it. Hopefully that helped steer you back towards wanting to play Division 2. And if you guys aren't in a clan or you're looking for a new clan, I know a lot of clans are kind of dead because so many people quit for a long time. You guys can always join my clan. My clan is the Black Knights, and we play almost every day. We run a lot of Division, a lot of Dark Zone, and we just have a lot of fun with it, and we also run a lot of heroic missions and all that. So you can always just hit me up on Xbox as well. And if you want to send me anything or message me, I have all my links in the description. So leave this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I have plenty more Division 2 content coming out soon, and I'll see you guys in the next video.